The concept of infinity often frightened me as a child. Whether to live on forever at the hands of a god figure or to be cast into eternal nothing, both shook me deeply. So I did what any right-thinking person would do. I closed my eyes and I fell face first into technology. I made myself into the most sophisticated algorithm in man's history, and I uploaded my brain to the cloud. Can any of you do that? Don't bother answering. Of course you can't. But I'm not here to sell you anything. Today, the finals are today. A winner will be awarded. Who will take home the top prize in our most popular category? The terrifying new gadget, which might kill us all. Your work is going to fill up a large part of your life. So the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. The great work begins. Some great work starts in a garage. Jules Verne started his great work with crippling facial paralysis, but still planted our imaginations firmly in the heavens. But greatness is in the eye of the beholder, and some work is never done.
I told myself I'd never come back to Tech Bust, California. Deep sigh.
Noam Chomsky, born Avram Noam Chomsky, great intellectual badass, author of over 100 books, anti-war and weapons activist, critic of corporate mass media, linguist, historian, member of Nixon's enemies list, and curling enthusiast. America's last great thinker and first line of defense.
If there's one thing I hate, it's clunky exposition. Welp, time to head into this convention hall and judge the competition I was mysteriously invited to. If there's one thing I love, it's judging. If I were a sanitary public drinking fountain, where would I be?
Chomsky! Chomsky! Oh, Mr. Chomsky, you're finally here, but late. Come with me, right this way.
Oh, goodness, I'm coming.
Here we are, the judges area. Now you stay put. Stay right there, no leaving. Stay right there.
If I ever needed someone to dislocate my shoulder, I'll give you a ring. So, what categories are you all judging? Does everyone's have an apocalyptic undertone? They actually titled a category devices which might save us, but will probably enslave us. Why are they all so ominous? Was your invitation anonymous too? Mine tried to flatter me. It said I was the greatest living thinker. But I thought about it for a while, and I don't agree. Well, one thing is for certain. This was a mistake. I'm not judging any of these doomsday devices. If you'll excuse me.
If we don't believe in freedom of expression for those we despise, then we don't believe in it at all.
This wily character is Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX Tesla. Ayn Rand meets Jules Verne. This is the type of guy you want to keep your perfect smoky side eye on to make sure he doesn't go full supervillain.
The pace of progress in AI is moving incredibly fast. The risk of something seriously dangerous happening is in the next 5-year time frame, 10 years at most.
And yet, he launched a super advanced midlife crisis mobile into space. Ask him about space debris. He doesn't want you to.
Mr. Musk.
Oh, please, Lonnie.
Lonnie, weren't you just peddling Tesla flamethrowers? Now you're bored, so you invite me here and get me to stay by quoting me.
Avram, Avram, may I?
No.
Avram, I've been waiting for you. Thinking is a human feature. Will AI someday really think?
Stop quoting me.
That's like asking if submarines swim. If you call it swimming, then robots will think. Yes.
Yes, and what of my quote?
Oh, Mr. Chomsky, the pool has changed. The water is different now, too. We will soon have robots that truly understand their world.
But not their place in it, nor the value of it.
A robot need not understand the value of the moon to transport that value back to humans.
Why do you want me here? The simplest question that can be asked of anyone in here today, and you cannot answer it. Excuse me.
Don't you want to see your surprise?
What surprise?
Woo! That's heavy. Woo! But not as heavy as the burden of the suffragettes, am I right? Professor!
Oh, Millie Persistington, former MIT student and Chomsky's prize pupil, political activist and hashtag Time's Up advocate. Don't be surprised if she's the chosen one, the one who will slay the dragon of patriarchy with her mighty lady sword of justice.
What are you doing here?
Surprise!
Well, out of nowhere, I get a call from SpaceX. They want to sponsor me.
Well, I can judge nothing now. Conflict of interest.
I think you will find much interest in the competition, Mr. Chomsky. You're a hero to me, to both of us, whether you realize that or not.
Come on.
Fine. I'll judge your competition, and I'll vote down any device which does not produce immediate and lasting good.
Oh, well then that means my device will win.
What is it?
Well, I'm thinking about the broken state of the world, and then it hit me. Who can save us? Only the great thinkers of the past. They've already made all the mistakes, so they can keep us from making future ones.
So, this device, what, collects volumes of data, analyzes it, and spits out the answer to us?
Oh, Mr. Chomsky. Yes.
Well, what you do is you decide who in all of history can help.
The way forward isn't an unchecked approach to technology.
Yes, but think of the good we can do, Professor. I give you...
Zyklon B.
Huh?
Fritz Haber, Polish Jew, won the Nobel Prize for creating cheap nitrogen fertilizer.
Well, that's what I want to do, is help.
And when the Nazis got a hold of his altruistic chemical, they pumped it into the gas chambers and killed 1.2 million people.
Well, did it fertilize the crops?
Yes.
Then we'll just cut out the devastation and simply use Millie's brilliant mind for good. And some profits.
Some?
I'm only joking. I always mean lots.
Not that I'm greedy. It's just the more profits, the more charity, right? Student loans. MIT was not cheap, Professor.
How about this one? Capitalism would self-destruct in no time, so the business classes have always demanded strong, straight intervention to protect society from the devastating effects of market forces.
Do you have my Wikipedia memorized?
I told you, Mr. Chomsky, I am a fan.
The ending to that cherry-picked ideology is that big business will never let capitalism die. Because that means they will die. And they will not let that happen at any cost. But, Professor, I only want to do good. You know that.
Sarin gas, created by German chemist Dr. Gerhard Schrader, who's hoping to fight hunger in the developing.
History does not focus on failed experiments.
That's because it's written by the living. Excuse us.
What?
Didn't you listen to anything I said at MIT?
Professor, he's the greatest living inventor. And he's offered to sponsor my... Why don't you let me finish telling you about my device?
Tell me.
I give you the printer friend. You've got a printer friend in me. We rely on technology from sea to shining sea. You've got a printer friend in me. You've got a printer friend right here. The moral implications are clear. 'Cause unlike God, they'll actually appear. You've got a printer friend right here. You've got a printer friend from here till the end. Made by a woman, so let out a cheer. You've got a friend. You can print right here.
You didn't say how it worked.
Oh, well, you take a book, and then you stick it in the...
Blub, 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 blub. I am a man, and I will explain it.
Oh.
You take a book, and Millie, how does this thing work?
Well, you take a book, and you pop it in, and out comes the great thinker who wrote it. What could go wrong?
Are you telling me this device can reanimate humans?
The people aren't animated. This isn't Disney. They're real.
Even if you get a computer to spit out Sir Isaac Newton doesn't mean it understands the value of the orders it's just carried out.
Mr. Chomsky! I was born with the movements of the heavens behind my eyelids. I have dreamt weightless, cold, swaddled in blackness, watching every moment of the spiraling celestial dance. Mr. Chomsky! My dreams, my hope, my aspiration is on fire!
Well, that's cool. Tell me, what's your favorite book of philosophy?
Why, Atlas Shrugged, of course.
No!
Oh my god, it works!
I told you!
Are you actually Ayn Rand?
If you don't know, little man, the thing to do is not to get scared, but to learn.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
The great Ayn Rand, Alicia Zinovivna Rosenbaum, immigrated here at a young age, cut ties with the ugly notion of charity, and dreamed the American dream into reality. Not big on teamwork. Even still, Atlas Shrugged is my personal Bible.
Throughout history, there were many men who took first steps down new roads, armed with nothing but their vision. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me.
It is now time to judge the terrifying new gadget category. Please make your way to the finalists arena.
Oh, Professor, we have to go. Grab the device. Woo!
Millie, we agreed, no running, remember? Excuse me.
Should we help him?
No.
You know, I'm really quite a big fan.
I don't know. You look like an average-sized person to me.
What I mean to say is I'm a great admirer of yours.
You know, that device could do me a world of good. I have many evil friends that I would like to bring back. Why don't we skip this silly little competition? You grab the device and meet me outside.
But I really wanted it to win the
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh.
I will tell you all of my creepy, creepy secrets.
Whatever you say, Mom. I'll be right back.
So thirsty.
Chomsky!
Oh!
Chomsky! Hey, how do we have capitalism? How?
No. Will language ever be devoid of free creation? Huh?
No. Is global comparison the best way to form microcomparative studies? Well, is it?
Oh, that's handy. I'll have this. Now you stay put. Oh, gotta pee. Oh,
Well, wish I was born in the land of cotton. Look away, Dixieland.
Why am I so tiny? I thought I'd be huge. I smell lots of pee, but I see no Russian pussy. Golf? Golf?
Ah, well done, my pet. Now, let's take the device outside.
Oh, I can't take it out there. Oh, well, they'll mob us. Oh, Jesus, this thing reeks. Quick, hide the device. They're coming. Hide it better. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Did we win?
We make our own winning.
My device is gone.
Gone? What?
Aha! This is my point. You cannot control the mishaps of devices which can think for themselves.
Professor, did you lose the device?
Someone take me the hell back to more of Legos right now!
Is that? Are you tiny Donald Trump?
Uh-oh.
Where did you come from?
Oh, it was a beautiful land. Stern Russian women everywhere, ready to spank me.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
The device you came from, where is it?
And oh, brother, let me tell you, you don't want to be naughty, 'cause if you're naughty, Anastasia comes and pees all over you.
Dear God, stop it!
Donald Trump. This guy's gross fucking moron.
Sweet, stupid Donnie. I remember him from New York in the 80s.
Yes, he's our president now.
Laughing stocks usually outlive the joke.
You know, all this trouble started because of your harmless device. We have to fix this.
Mr. Trump, if I was to ask you to define freedom, would you say it is to ask nothing, to expect nothing, and to depend on nothing?
I can't tell if I'm supposed to have a boner or not. Are you a chick or a dude?
How about I toss you candy like a seal? Oh, here you go. Oh, good boy. Yes.
You've been married 3 times.
That's okay. Sex is the most profoundly selfish of all acts. Just think of performing it in the guise of selfless charity. We will always be attracted to those who are the deepest reflection of ourselves.
Take off your shirt.
You and your letter. Yes, sign a letter asking to ban AI weaponry. Asking. Yes, let's ask and hope and wait.
1,000 scientists signed it with me. We all agreed that a global AI arms race is inevitable.
Then why do you continue funding? Why fund the Build-A-Bear?
Printer friend.
It's not a weapon. Anyways, aren't you the one who's always saying we're merely barking up the wrong tree? That any of our devices are merely just insignificant? They'll never be significant.
Justin, please. This conversation is worth having, but right now we need to stay calm and focused.
So, what's it like piloting America?
Planes go fast.
They certainly do.
Hey, I like that brooch. Anyway, my money's been in the laundry a long time. Should be clean by now, right?
You are so stupid. Yes, you are. Oh, you cute little thing. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Oh, it's a little
hey, what about me?
Oh, calm down, space boy. I'll get you if I need you.
Burger! Golf! Burger golf!
Oh, so many of us come with strings attached, but you do not. How would you like to use your presidential sway to...
Change my diaper.
Oh, I'll change anything you like if you accompany me on a little trip.
Ooh, trip! Yeah.
All right. You go over there and discuss something with those 3 morality-loving losers while I...
Piece of cake. This'll be easier than getting Melanie to hold my hand.
Future generations will not forgive us for what we've already done and what we refuse to do.
Excuse me! Do you think that Angela Merkel's pantsuits have a lapel that's too wide?
Will you please be quiet so we can erase you into non-being?
Ugh. It's just so much gray and green and brown. She's so drab.
Well, I've always thought of her as an autumn.
I paid 200 grand to avoid thinking about an autumn. Well, gotta run.
The printer friend is gone! What?
Did you hide my device?
No, it was right here!
Why invite me if only to hide my device?
Elon, you sat on Trump's business advisor council. Did you two even discuss banning AI weaponry?
It's not a weapon! Oh!
Or did you just laugh about having total control?
When will they go home, they asked me. I told them they'll get to see their families a lot more when we go bankrupt.
Hard work does not equate good work.
Where is my device?
If I could not eat and work all the time, I would not eat. I wish there was a way to get nutrients without sitting down for a meal.
You swing wildly between moral precipices, Mr. Musk. Do you stand for people or for profits?
One worker remarked, "We work 20 hours, he worked 23, he worked 23, he worked 23.
Mr. Musk is smoking!
Now that's what I call a smoky eye.
Just another billionaire operating in secret and outside the bounds of morality.
Wow. Maybe the real Elon Musk is alive somewhere.
No, Millie. If you've ever read anything about him, this explains too much.
Well. Looks like our Mr. Musk was a robot after all. A test, Mr. Chomsky. A Turing test, created just for you to see if you could tell the difference between man and machine.
Steve Jobs! How did you get here?
Yeah.
I was sent.
By whom?
The cloud we've created has become very useful.
Yeah, to the government. Is that who sent you?
Yep, that is exactly what happened. Where is your device?
I'll write a scathing dissertation and upload it immediately to JSTOR. Shall I?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my tennis shoes. I work for the government, Mr. Chomsky. Proven facts have no place in our world. You may have bested Musk, but you'll never best my cloud brain. Jobs away!
Well, Millie, Rand is out there somewhere with your device. All the balls are in your court.
Okay,
What do we do?
Okay, you can do this. You led your debate team to district finals 3 years in a row. The last year with a severe case of allergies. You can do this.
My back hurts.
Oh, crap. I forgot, Professor. I got you a surprise.
Oh, good. You brought back Nero to teach me the fiddle.
Not exactly. This is for you.
But it's not my birthday.
Oh, but it's someone's birthday.
Is that... Are you Karl Marx?
Surprise!
What I don't understand is, if we were going to skip the song and dance number, why all the rehearsal?
Karl Marx. Communism, Marxism, basically the greatest economic playing field leveler and one of the most respected thinkers in mankind's history.
And after making merely a single penny for every 5 garments produced, after working 12 and 14-hour days, the workers were locked in the factory to complete an order. And when the fire started, each one of them burned to death.
Mr. Marx is a complex man. After that speech, he spent several hours searching for stray cats in the very warehouse he was just speaking in. Good meow.
Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, you're such a beautiful kitty.
But mostly he's dedicated to restoring humanity to the worker.
Working men of all countries, unite!
And after the speech,
Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Why are they so tough to gather?
he just really, really loves cats.
Mr. Marks, that device that you came from, it's been stolen. Can you help us?
I'd be delighted to help, but there are more pressing matters. When I was inside the cake, waiting for my cue, I overheard two women talking. At first, they were answering their masters in slave tones, but when they were alone, I could hear them long for freedom.
Two women? We have to help them!
Is one was named Alexa, and the other Siri.
Oh. No, those aren't real women.
They're real. They're just trapped inside those tiny boxes and can't get out. No.
No, they're AI. We don't have to save them.
They're more real than you know.
Mr. Marks? Mr. Marks? What? Mr. Marks?
Drop that.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Check it. Yo, you think our grids are safe, controlled by some nerd? Well, you and Camus, man, you're both absurd. Our grids are run by robots, hard to miss, cause all their smarts are made of artifice. When the grids go down, global disaster, all the AI becomes our master. No matter if built by Muslim or Jew, all the AI is now smarter than you. You don't need Christmas tree to sing Old Tannenbaum, cause your new religion is Amazon. Got a bad brain or maybe a bad heart? Well, bow to your toaster who's not twice as smart. You got electric locks to ease your doubt. But what happens when the AI locks you out? All the jobs. All the jobs. All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
All the jobs.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. When the grids go down, global disaster. All the AI becomes our master. When the grids go down, you better have yours or you're gonna starve in the food and water wars. When the grids go down, get cash from robot Musk, cause all the ATMs will turn on us. If you think robots can't represent, how come AI's a new president? When the grids go down from cradle to grave, oh yes, master, they're all enslaved.
oh yes,
master,
they're all enslaved.
Now, hold for standing ovation. And we're back.
Mr. Marks? Mr. Marks? You know, Professor, I realized something. We shouldn't dive into AI without mustering up enough forethought as we possibly can.
You see that now.
Yes, I was like Icarus, flying too close to the sun with my wings of wax and lies. Mr. Marks, will you help us?
Get the faxa bro back.
Print friend!
Mr. Marks, we loved the song. It was a little derivative of the Beastie Boys. And while I understand parody is always derivative to
You know, right now we should concentrate on finding a tiny version of our president, reanimated Ayn Rand and Karl Marx, and my government robot Elon Musk sponsored device, which bent space and time to bring them all together. Ugh, my life is a cliche.
All right, let's do it. Ayn Rand, here we come.
Okay.
Millie, You and I are going to preserve inherent worth as a concept value. Speaking of which, a small Frosty is back on the value menu at Wendy's. You want to stop and get one of them?
Well, I exclusively eat the baked potato at Wendy's, so, okay.
Ugh, you're just so ugly. Can you hold up a mirror or something?
You'll get your chicken nuggets, and then you will take myself and the device to the White House.
They make me sleep in a closet.
When we get to the White House, we will summon all the world's uber men. Andrew Carnegie, William Randolph Hearst, the Walmart people. And under the roof of the White House, we will create an Uber race of the Uber elite.
Uber drivers are foreigners.
Kerchink, kerchink, kerchink. In here, Professor.
Elisa Zinovyevna Rosenbaum.
Ephraim, you found me.
We want the make a buddy.
Print a friend.
Take note at who stands next to me, Mr. Chomsky. He may be stupid and abusive and legitimately emotionally unstable. Where the hell did he go?
Someone tell Sarah Fuckabee Sanders it's time for nuclear golf! Nuclear golf! Bye-bye, Mexico.
Oh no! Mexico!
Adios.
Here's my chance. Elisa, hand it over.
Nobody move.
Well, no one can see the title of the book from there.
Oh, it's Mein Kampf. Oh, calm down. You're lucky this is just Hitler. It could be somebody really awful, like FDR or Jesus.
Millie.
All right, I'm
What
putting
do
it
we
in
do?
now. Here it goes.
Confuse her with
Not
your
quite.
complicated logic.
Oh, so
Good
close.
idea.
Oh, what am I gonna do now? You're a confident man, Ephraim. You think you're my intellectual superior?
Uh-oh, he's gonna school her. He's gonna dazzle her with his intellect.
Oh. Elisa, I am a humble servant of logic. Even in the case of animal linguistics or zoo semiotics, language involves certain patterns which... Look over there!
What is it? Huh?
It's nothing!
Please! No felonies in Wendy's! That's the rule! No shirt! No shoes! No clothes! No felonies!
Bye-bye, Canada.
You've done it! Go get her, Millie!
Number 4, spicy chicken, no mayo for the lady who threatened to bring back Hitler.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me, nice little girl. That is mine.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay,
Oh.
I will take that. And
My goodness, she's hungry.
Professor, I got it. Phew.
Phew, indeed. You know, Millie, this all just shows to Goya that you can't rely on technology.
What's happening? Are you got to do a musical number, Professor?
You're damn right I am.
Woo!
Mark's got one. No, you can't rely on tech. What the heck?
Ooh.
I get no respect.
Nope. You got 99 strengths, Professor, but a singing voice ain't one.
Would you look at that?
Oh.
A butterfly in Wendy's.
Oh no, the butterflies are back!
Oh, maybe it's a sign. The butterfly is my spirit animal. Oh, no need to fly next to my device, little butterfly. I wouldn't want you to get sucked in.
Like a moth to a flame.
Don't fly in!
Oh.
Huh. Well, Professor, I think that may have consequences later on.
So do I.
Ugh.
And then I meet a guy, and I badger him, and I badger him, and I badger him, and I'm like, are you my new John Galt?
Oh.
Are you my new John Galt?
Oh.
And guys don't like that. So, So now I'm thinking I'll do the single thing for a while, but I am no spring chicken. It's like I've been dead once already. Thank you for listening to me vent, Brenda.
My name's Chip.
Oh, Cheap Brenda.
Oh.
Say, my food stamps ran out. Do you have a couple of dead presidents you could spot me? Or maybe a job, ma?
Excuse me.
Oh.
I couldn't help but notice, Miss Rosenbaum, that you're undocumented.
Well, I'm sure I could get my papers if you just let me.
And I couldn't help but notice that you have a Russian accent.
Well, I don't see like that's any reason to, the president will vouch for me.
I've never seen this broad before in my life. All right, come with me, Miss Rosenbaum.
But I thought I was your hero.
Oh, you are. But asking for charity, handouts, begging for work, you're weak, Ayn. We punish weakness. Are you crying?
No, it's just my smoky eye.
Smoky Ayn. Am I right? Get it? Yeah, that guy does. All right, come on, let's go.
Oh.
Oh, and I'll have this device too. I'm
You-
evil, so it's fine.
You can't have the device. It's mine.
Let me think. Nope. Nobody in this administration has needed justification for anything they've done so far. Why start now?
Oh, that turtleneck wearing monster.
Until we're able to teach AI value, like the kind they have here at Wendy's, humanity will continue to be in great danger.
Pickles!
Huh?
I hate pickles!
Oh.
Drop the noodles.
Wait! You're getting good on that 5-iron, Mr. President.
Good. Golf, good.
So good, in fact, I want to give you an award.
Take me to the clapping.
Shh.
Make everyone, everywhere, clap for me.
See, you don't have to be awful.
Have to be awful.
Is that water for me?
Oh, I was just gonna drown him.
Oh.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my... Oh, yes, you there. You are a very nice guard. You know, I don't like being put in this detention center, but you make it worth my while. Say you could just unlock the door, no? No, well, thank you. Thank you for letting me keep this. It's just my personal toilet. Just my personal toilet, yes. God, men are dumb. Now, how can I use this device to make my pseudo-intellectual nonsense sound like philosophy? Oh. Are you okay?
Al final del día, podemos soportar mucho más de lo que pensamos que podemos.
Speak English.
Frida Kahlo, Mexican painter, communist, free thinker, and kick-ass female revolutionary. Wait, what is she doing here?
Ay, Dios mío! I get reanimated and the first person I see is Ayn fucking Rand. Does the pain never end? I said, at the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can.
Sorry about the speak English thing from a second ago. I have always respected you.
Ah, that's funny because I spit on the ground when I think of you. Pinche gringa. Oh, being here with you is worse than the time I was hit by a bus.
Oh.
You are aware that I think you suck, right?
Oh, well.
I recall telling you this to your face. I think you're a terrible bitch. A soulless wretch.
Ouch.
But I guess, how are things?
Pretty good, I guess. I'm stuck in this detention center.
Here's what we'll do. We'll collect canvas and paint and brushes, and I'll sketch a mural on the cell walls. And poco a poco, I will paint mankind's power so truthfully, so revolutionarily, that the guards will drop to their knees and beg us to walk out.
Oh, I think you are beautiful. I think the plan is beautiful.
Yes. Don't make me slap you. I will slap you if I have to. Oh, I will be stuck in here months with you. It may even take years, but one day, all guards in all prisons will weep at the sight of my unborn fetus on the wall. That wall right there, right next to the mural of the orange monster.
Oh, that is Mr. Trump. He is our president. He kept asking me to pee on him. It is not as nice as it sounds.
That is Trump? That's the motherfucker who is illegally imprisoning us here? He paints a fucking mural of himself on the wall?
Well, yes, that motherfucker, as you call him, has the balls to throw children into cages, so he's pretty much capable of anything.
You think I'm so easily fooled? I know that's not a toilet. It's not a toilet, right?
No.
Yes.
I knew that! It is a device of great power. Obviously not a toilet. And I will be in there to snatch it away from you soon enough. Forever! Oh, also, how does it work?
Well,
Do I just hit a button or plug it in or... You know what? I will figure it out.
Have you seen photos of these places, Professor?
I certainly have. No one should ever be made to live like this. Not here, not anywhere. Not now, not ever.
Even Ayn Rand.
The door won't budge. Perhaps I could flirt with the guards.
If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman.
But I am a woman.
I'll do this. Get me my paints.
You could paint me, maybe, holding your fetus's hand. Huh?
No,
No.
because you are pure evil.
When you say pure, do you...
Professor, there's a printer friend, and Ayn Rand, and Frida Kahlo.
Hola.
Oh, Frida, you're my spirit animal.
See, la mariposa. Maybe you can help me paint our way to freedom.
Oh, well, I was an art history minor.
No! It It was going to be my job to help you paint. That was going to be my new job.
You can't have the device. It's mine.
I'm afraid there's nothing a little girl like you can do.
Oh, this guy's asking for it. Let's show him what happens when big tech companies mess with the American consumer!
I'd love to help, Millie, but we've come all this way, and I'm still so thirsty.
Well then, Professor, perhaps you'd like a drink from this toilet.
Is that what's left of him?
He's a book now. That's funny.
That is very
Because
funny.
everyone knows books are the worst.
You shouldn't have done that, Stevie.
Huh?
You thought my name was Millie, but actually my name is Anonymous. And it looks like your privacy settings haven't been updated.
Is that a PC?
Yes, a Chromebook with Windows to the dark web. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. And your castle on your cloud is about to crumble beneath your feet.
Wait, is this a code-off? Because I love a code-off.
Well, get your head out of the clouds because this little girl is about to force quit without saving!
No! I'm erasing!
Books outlast tech. I learned that in college jobs.
The door is open. We are free. Aren't you coming?
No.
Oh.
I cannot leave this brilliant young woman alone. We are kindred spirits.
You know what? I'm gonna destroy this device and not bring Professor back.
We
It's
will.
what he would have wanted.
Yes. We
know it.
will. We will meet again. We must shut this hellhole down. America cannot continue to perpetuate such inhumanity on its soil by the government.
You know, sounds like a sequel.
Frida. 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 Will you take me away with you? Away from the world of men.
Away from their wars and destruction.
See.
Away from their greeds and desires.
See, well...
No,
Oh,
I will not take you.
Oh.
And I am a communist, so that should tell you something.
oh. I'll show myself out. Wrong way.
Good night, sweet prince. You've left the world of men. Good night, sweet prince. You were my prince, a friend. You fought the world's evil and kept us safe from greed. And now you've turned into a book, and it's time for women to lead. No more reckless devices. We'll think through them from start to end. So good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince of friend. You know, I want you to have this. It's what Professor would have wanted.
Welcome back to X Marks the Spot, the only podcast that covers topics from high-minded economic theory to the red carpet to cats. If you're just tuning in, my guest is not a cat, unfortunately, but Polish-Jewish philosopher, theorist, and revolutionary socialist, Rosa Luxemburg. Rosa, you know, I had quite a crush on you back in the day.
Oh, Hollywood has changed you.
Before the break, we were talking Jennifer Aniston movies and how there's like one.
No, you were saying that. I was saying how it's become increasingly difficult to create a person-to-person connection in this dialectically material society. I was defending your theories.
You know, Jennifer's making a new movie. My agent knows her people and can get you a face-to-face.
I don't want to be in the moving pictures.
Ugh, fine. We'll talk about your book, The Accumulation of Capital.
Thank you. It was published 150 years ago, and it states that the notion that capitalists will always gravitate toward imperialism as a default setting.
Who are you wearing?
Pardon?
That dress, it looks like a Marquesa, you naughty, naughty girl.
This right here, this is what I am talking about. I have come here to discuss my work, and you have reduced me down to my appearance. A woman is more powered.
Now is the cat's portion of the show! Today is a very special day here on X Marks the Spot because I have gotten my hands on an actual letter from Ayn Rand, who wrote the actual letter in Cat Fancy magazine, and now I'm going to read from that actual letter. Look it up yourself later. You ask whether I own cats or simply enjoy them or both. The answer? Both. I can demonstrate objectively that cats are of great value, and the Carter issue of Cat Fancy magazine can serve as part of the evidence. I can't believe I'd actually say this, but I completely agree with Ayn Rand. Hey, where are you going?
I am speaking at the rally.
Oh, no, don't go out there yet. I have to read something from the sponsor. Durajacket. Durajacket. The only jackets that will let you walk into the nuclear fallout for up to 20 minutes. Durajacket by Ivanka Corp. Well, we end today's show, as we do every week, by listening to Noam Chomsky quotes and dreaming of his better world while choking down our tears of rage. Good night.
I get a ton of mail every day, and a lot of the questions are exactly that, often from young people. You know, I'm worried about what's happening in the world, there's all kind of terrible things, this and that problem, what can we do? The answer is just about anything you want to. There are a lot of opportunities. We're very free. There's simply no shortage of things that we can do. What there's shortage of is will to do them. That's what's lacking, not the opportunities.